Hi everyone and welcome to Positively Kimmie. I am Kimmie. If you are new here, welcome. This is a safe space. And if you're one of my returning subscribers and my besties, hi guys, how are you? I hope you're all having an amazing day. Welcome to What's Up Wednesday, where I tell you if it's been a thumbs up week, thumbs down week, a little bit of both. And you find out about the chaos that is Kimmie and the things that go on in my life that doesn't go on in anybody else's. But before that, we have to talk about the elephant in the room, and that would be la hair. I blew it out straight, but I colored it last night, and I'm so disappointed because I wanted it like a vibrant, bright red and like an orangey red, and it came out more like a burgundy. So I don't know if you can see, but it's much darker than it was. And in the winter that's fine, but we're going into spring and you're supposed to go lighter in the spring, so I might redo it. Let me know if you like it, if you don't like it, and to make some suggestions, like if there's anything you can think of that you think I'd look good as, or a hair color you want to recommend. I would really appreciate that. So we're going to talk about What's Up Wednesday. We got the hair thing out of the way. My grandson's birthday. Oh my God. For those of you who follow me on Facebook, and you all should be following me on Facebook, I don't ever bring up my grandson's name on YouTube. His parents don't want him on YouTube. And I don't show pictures of him a lot. And on my Facebook page, I happen to show my family with his birthday and the great time that we all had, and it was so much fun. He went to a little gym that's called Kid Strong, and he turned 3, and it was on his birthday, and he was so excited. He didn't know what to do with all his energy. He was just a bundle of excitement, and it was so cute. And we just had the best time. There were 16 kids, 2 sets of parents for every kid. So it was huge. My daughter-in-law and son got about 5 or 6 pies. We had a salad bar. There was a dessert bar for a 3-year-old birthday party. But my daughter-in-law and son are so creative when it comes to things like that. And the theme was Lightning McQueen from the movie Cars. So my daughter-in-law and son made us all these black shirts that said, on the back it said Pit Crew. And on the front, it would have like mimaw, which is my name. And then it had my grandson's name over here. It had a dinosaur over here and a race car over here. And it was just the nicest shirts. We had the best time. The guys who facilitated the party or not hosted, my daughter-in-law and son hosted the party, but the ones that were there for the kids, because it was a gym, were so incredible. They deserve like a round of applause because they even helped us clean up, and they didn't have to. They helped us bring the presents to the cars and things like that. And it was just so much fun. Now, Mama wasn't able to go to that because she's not doing well with her legs and stuff like that. And she didn't want the focus to be on her. She wanted it to be on my grandson. So she stayed home. Me, Sissy, my ex-husband, my daughter-in-law, my son. Both of my sons were there. My one son was down from Albany with his girlfriend because he's the baby's godfather. And it was just the best time. It was the best time until my son had to leave to go back to Albany. And then, of course, I got all upset again because I'm not going to see him now until April because he does sales and he travels a lot for his job and he goes to different places. And he's busy the next couple of months going to Vegas, Texas, Connecticut, Massachusetts. Like, he's all over the place in the Northeast mostly, except for Texas and Vegas. That's wherever those things are. I'm not good with geography, but they're somewhere in the United States, but they're not in the Northeast, which I know, which is the only thing I probably know. So I'm not going to see him for a while, but he did say he would text, and he did say that he would get in touch with everybody, which would be really nice. We, as a family, made plans for 2 years for my grandson's birthday for his 5th birthday, we're all going to go to Disney World and just have a great time. So I have 2 years to save up. I have never been on an airplane before, and neither has my sister, that I can remember. Supposedly I was on one going one way one time. And I'm nervous as hell. You know, I like roller coasters, but not the part where you're going up, up, up. And that's what I think the part I'm not going to like on the plane. Like, if you feel like that is going on, I don't think I would like that. So I'm a little nervous about that, but I'm not going to stress over that. I have 2 years to stress over that, and I'm not going to take away my joy right now. Another thing that I'd like to let you guys know is I found a therapist, and we had an intake, and he's like, okay, you are special and you need some help. Yes, I do. And I felt so much better after talking to him just that one time. And I know one time, I need more than one time, but just to know that somebody was listening without judging like you guys do, I absolutely love this. I've never had a male therapist before, and this therapist is a male. And it was nice to be able to talk to somebody and not feel like, oh my God, all I do when I talk to you is complain. Well, that's what he gets paid for, so I'm allowed to do that. And I'm not big on complaining. And like I told you, it was everything and nothing at the same time. But they also started me on a new medication, and I think it's starting to work, so I'm starting to feel better. My only thing is it makes me very tired. So I was taking it in the morning, and was just groggy all day long. So I switched it last night to nighttime, and now when I wake up, I feel like I'm drugged still. So it's such low doses. They said it takes a while for you to feel better and to get this out of your system and to get used to the medication, that I didn't think I'd have these issues. And apparently, you know, I have a sensitive system, and that's what happens when you have a sensitive system. Whatever side effects are there are going to probably affect me because, you know, I'm Kimmie, and that's what happens. But I am doing better, and thank you for all of you who watched the video and reached out. I love you so much. For my bestest sissy ever, Adrian, I got your card today. Thank you. And I think it's funny because I have something going to you in the mail that you should get today too. So we're obviously both on the same wavelength here, needing to, you know, let the other one know that we're thinking of them. So I appreciate you so much for that. I love you with all my heart. So I hope you like the little bit of gifts that I sent to you. I love the card. The card just was everything. And I have by my mirror, I taped on my vanity mirror the positivity card that you sent me, and I really do appreciate that. I love just looking in the morning and seeing positive words of affirmation. And it was so funny because at the birthday party for my grandson, we did 3 affirmations. I am strong, I am capable, and I can do this. And you hear my mouth yelling the loudest, of course, even though I'm not a loud speaking person. When I'm on the phone and I'm videotaping something and you hear me, they'll like say happy birthday, and I'm like, happy birthday, and all you hear is my mouth on the videotape. So, you know, it's funny. But if you'd like to see the pictures from the party and see what my grandson looks like, you're more than welcome to go on my Facebook page. It's positively__Kimmie, and that's it. Otherwise, you know, my Instagram page is the same thing, positively__Kimmie. And that was that. So I had an amazing week. Today, Mama went to the doctor. She's feeling better, sort of. We have an appointment with her cardiologist on Friday. But her problem is, I live in an apartment complex, and going down to the main door, I have 4 steps, which doesn't sound like a lot, but she has really, really, really bad feet. And because of that, she has trouble walking, and we weren't able to get her up on the stairs. Her leg is so swollen, like it's this big. And hopefully the cardiologist can suggest something else that we can do, because I've upped her Lasix, I've upped her medicine from him, and right now she's almost on 160 milligrams of water pills, because she has that much fluid in her system, and she's in congestive heart failure right now, and she also has COPD. So because of that, I have to keep as much fluid away from her lungs as possible. And I know what I'm doing medical-wise when it comes to making the decisions on how many water pills she should have. It depends on the swelling. It depends on how hard it is. It depends on if it's more than, they said more than 2 pounds. When I tell you it's about 25 pounds worth of fluid in there, and that's not good. We got to get that out. So fingers crossed for Mama for Friday. If you can say a little prayer or send positive vibes, I'd appreciate it. But she had trouble getting up the stairs, so we actually had to call the police department today to have them send 2 officers to help her navigate the stairs to get into the apartment, which she did. And they were lovely, lovely police officers and very helpful. And it didn't take them any time, where if me and my sissy were trying to do it, she would have given us a little bit more of a hard time, not on purpose, but just because we're her daughters, and she would be more nervous, where you had this really big guy behind her, and he's like, I'm not gonna let you fall, and that made her feel better. So she's resting up right now, and that is it. That's what's been going on in my life. I'm starting to feel better. The weather's been warmer here. I think we're getting a cold front on Friday, but the weather's been warmer. The sun was out a little bit longer today. I got out of the house and went for a walk today for the first time in a long time, because it was nice out, as long as you had like a spring type jacket on. Anything like heavy would have been too much for today. And the birthday, so it's been awesome, and things are starting to get better. My medicine's starting to kick in, I believe. And if I could just get over the fatigue, we would be really good at this point. So thank you for everything that you guys have given me, such words of advice and wisdom, and I really do appreciate that. I'm not one that usually asks people for help. So for me to reach out, I think is important, because I have a YouTube channel, and it's important that I share my struggles, so you guys know that you're not alone either, and I know I'm not alone. And I love the community that we've built, because this is a safe place, and you can say how you're feeling, and I love that, and people will rally around you, and you guys have been great, so thank you so much. In the meantime, be happy, be healthy, be blessed, but most of all, be positively you, because there's no one else quite like you, and that makes me so incredibly happy. Thank you guys so much. You rock. Love you.